Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about the AP Music Theory exam this year. They've pretty much told us everything that's going to be on it, so I'm going to just review that with you. In case you haven't seen these resources, I'm going to show you the resources that you can use to be prepared for that exam. It's really the only exam you're going to have this year, as far as I know. Everything's been canceled except these, and they've been really truncated, but we're just grateful they're giving you that opportunity to show what you've learned and hopefully get some college credit out of this class. So I'm on the College Board website here, apcentral.collegeboard.org. And right up here in the top, they have this little announcement showing us how they're supporting schools. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll take me to this little website that's showing me all about this year's AP exams. You could go to the schedule and see that we'll be taking the AP Music Theory exam on Tuesday, May 19th. You go back up and look at the times. That's Mountain Time, 10 o'clock a.m. So most likely this will be from home. You'll be taking your exam from home on a computer. So you'll need to have those internet capabilities, and you'll have to have some sort of recording capability to be able to record yourself singing. So the other thing I'm going to look at here is this course-specific exam information. That's going to really tell me what questions will be on there, what will be covered on the exam. So if I move to that, under Arts, AP Music Theory. Again, it's telling us the exam date, May 19th. So students will have 25 minutes to read and respond to question 1, and then 5 minutes to upload their response. Question 1 actually consists of 2 questions. Okay, and we'll talk about what those are in a second here. So 25 minutes to work on it, and 5 minutes to upload it. After uploading the response to question 1, students will have 15 minutes to respond to question 2, with 5 additional minutes to upload their response to question 2. Question 2 is also really 2 questions, and that one's the singing. So once your response to question 1 has been submitted, you cannot go back to it. Here's how this is broken down. So question 1, 25 minutes, is worth 65% of your score. Okay, that's all going to be voice leading. As it says here, part writing from figured bass and part writing from Roman numerals. So what we've just been working on, all the part writing with 18th century voice leading procedures. Okay, this is 65% of your exam score. So the first question they're going to have is what we have called FRQ 5. So FRQ 5 is the voice leading that's from figured bass, and I'll show you an example of that. We've done a few. And then the next question is FRQ 6. That's the one that we've just been working on, probably this week. You're going to start doing that one. Okay, that's figured bass, not figured bass, I mean voice leading based on the Roman numerals. Okay. Then after you do those 2 questions, you figure out how to upload them, take a picture of it, a screenshot, or you're doing it on some sort of notation software. Actually, I think they really want to see your handwriting written in on a sheet of paper. So you'll print this thing off, write it down, and then scan it or take a picture of it and upload it for your exam. Then as soon as you've uploaded that one, you've got question 2 consists of 2 melodies that students must sing without accompaniment. Now, you have these two melodies that you have time to prepare and then record. They want you to record both of your performances in a single audio file and then make sure that it worked. Okay, so that single audio file, what you're going to do is you're going to get your first melody. You can play it on a piano or any instrument that you have, but you can't have that piano or instrument playing while you're singing. So play it on the piano, figure out that first melody, exactly how it's going to sound, then sing it, record it, singing it, push pause on that audio file, prepare the second melody, record that one on that same audio file, make sure that it worked out right, and then submit it. Okay, so we're going to hopefully have some opportunities to practice these things in the coming weeks. One other thing that might be of interest to you on this page that I'm looking at, units eligible for the 2020 exam are units 1 through 6. Okay, those are the ones that we have covered in class. Not included in 2020 exam is 7 and 8. That includes secondary dominants. So if that was really confusing for you, that's okay. You can just let that go. You won't be doing any harmonizing of a melody, so if that was also confusing for you, that's okay. We can let that one go also. Okay, so that's probably a bonus that they're not including 7 and 8 because those were kind of some tough concepts that we were trying to do distantly, but it's pretty tough. Now this down here is a little bit more specific information on how those questions will work. You can read through that if you want to. This is the interesting thing here to me that a lot of people are kind of worried about, but this basically is now an open book exam. So you can have your notes there, you can have whatever resources you might have. If you have a piano, that's wonderful. If you don't, then I guess they are providing some free apps, online tools that you can use. It looks like they are okay with you using these instruments or anything to help you get ready to sing. But when you are singing, when you are actually recording it, you may not have any sort of thing going on in the background. You can't have an instrument or even a metronome sounding in the background. Okay, and it does say that you still must submit an image of your handwritten notation for question 1. So, as I was saying, you need to print that off, write it down, etc. Okay. Then also on here they have the makeup date and time. If you do need to do that, I think you need to let them know ahead of time. That will be on June 4th if you can't get the May 19th date. So check that out, the information on the exam, and I'll do a couple other videos to just show you what those questions are going to look like.